My boyfriend Mark is the most logical, level-headed man on the planet until 2 a.m. Then he turns into a hostile real estate developer. Let me give you some context. In daylight hours, Mark is an absolute saint. He rescues stray cats. He runs the dishwasher without being asked. He listens to my 3-hour rants about office politics without once checking his phone. By every metric, he is the perfect, supportive partner. But the second his eyes close, that sweet gentleman vanishes completely and the midnight architect takes over. Every night, we fall asleep completely normal. Quick kiss, I love you, lights off. But by 3 a.m., I'm jolting awake, violently shivering, stripped of every basic human right, lying on a bare, freezing mattress. Why? Because Mark, fully unconscious, has systematically dismantled our entire bed to construct a giant, impenetrable nest. And I don't mean he's just hogging the covers. I mean advanced structural engineering. The duvet, the flat sheet, my expensive silk pillows, sometimes the actual fitted sheet. All of it rolled into one massive donut-shaped fortress wrapped around his body. He looks like a giant, snoring caterpillar hibernating in a cocoon made entirely of my stolen warmth. The first time it happened, I figured it was a fluke. I gently tugged the blanket back. He growled. An actual, guttural, angry animal growl. I tried reasoning with him. Mark, I whispered, I am freezing. Just give me a corner. He tightened his grip, dragged the last corner of my pillowcase into the fortress, and mumbled something about zoning permits. By morning, the nest is gone. Bed's back to normal. Mark's up, stretching, making us vanilla lattes like nothing happened. When I confronted him, he looked at me like I was the unstable one. He fully denied it. Babe, he laughed. I sleep like a rock. You're probably just kicking the blankets off yourself. You're a restless sleeper. I was furious. He was gaslighting me about my own bed. I brought it up to his mom at Thanksgiving, and she took his side too. Patted my shoulder and said, oh, Mark's always been such a quiet sleeper. You probably just run hot, honey. I run hot? I was waking up looking like a survivor pulled from an Arctic blizzard. I started spiraling. I bought a second comforter, hoping to distract him with fresh materials. Absorbed into the nest by midnight. I bought a heavy-weighted blanket, thinking there was no way he could lift it in his sleep. He used it as the foundational wall for a brand new 2-story blanket fort. I even tried the guest room. The guest bed is basically a concrete slab, and honestly, I miss the jerk too much. So I marched back into our room, fully ready for war. Last Thursday, I hit my limit. I bought a high-definition night vision nanny cam and mounted it on the bookshelf, aimed directly at the bed. I told him straight up, we are settling this. Tonight. He smiled, way too confident. Good, he said. Now you'll finally see that you're the one throwing the blankets on the floor. The next morning, we sat on the couch with our coffee and pressed play. 10:45 p.m. Asleep, peaceful, nothing suspicious. 12:15 a.m. Construction begins. You watch his hand shoot out, grab my pillow, and yank it clean out from under my head. My skull drops straight onto the mattress with an audible thud. He doesn't even stir, just tucks the pillow under his knees and keeps going. 1:30 a.m. He starts rolling, aggressively wrapping the duvet around himself like a cursed mummy. 2:45 a.m. The masterpiece is complete. I'm curled in the fetal position, clutching one tiny decorative throw pillow while he's sealed inside a 5-layer fabric castle, completely at peace. We watched the whole thing in dead silence. He watched himself steal my pillow. He watched my head hit the mattress. He watched himself construct the nest of my literal nightmares. The video ended. Screen went black. I looked at him, waiting for the apology, waiting for the validation, waiting for something. He took a slow sip of his coffee, glanced at the blank TV, looked back at me and said, well, why didn't you just come inside the fort?